Good morning, student. I hope you all are safe. Today we start the new chapter Hydrosphere, chapter 3. Chapter 3. In this chapter, we learn about the ocean currents and tides. Today we learn about the ocean currents. At first, we know what is hydrosphere. The total water bodies on the Earth's surface togetherly called hydrosphere, like oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, etc. All are togetherly called hydrosphere. You know, ocean water is always moving. It not stands still. So, the movement of the ocean waters, three types, that are waves, ocean currents and tides. Waves. Waves are the movement of surface water of the ocean which rise and up, rise and fall. Okay, it is vertical movement. Ocean current. Ocean current is the movement of the surface water and the subsurface water. It is a continuous, regular and horizontal movement. Remember, horizontal movement and in a definite direction over a great distance is called ocean currents. So, ocean current is regular, continuous and horizontal movement of the ocean water. Next is tide. Tides also the movement of rise and fall. It is alternative movement. Alternative movement means the periodical, twice in a day. Okay. Now, ocean currents, two types, warm ocean currents and cold ocean currents. Warm ocean currents, lighter, water is warm, so it's lighter. It flows towards the polar region, from the equatorial region towards the polar region. That means from the low latitude to high latitudes. Its flow on the surface water. So it's called surface current also. Next, cold currents. Cold currents, its flow from the polar region to the equatorial region. That means the higher latitude to low latitude. It's also called the inner or undercurrent. That means the cold water is heavy, so its flow, the layer between the surface, layer under the surface. So it's called also inner or undercurrent. Okay. So the two types were ocean currents, warm ocean currents and cold water currents. Warm ocean currents is called surface current and cold ocean currents is called inner undercurrents. Now we learn about the causes. What is the reasons which influence the origin of ocean currents? There are many reasons like prevailing winds, Earth's rotation, temperature, salinity, density and the shape of the coastline, melting ice, seasonal variation, evaporation, rainfall, etc. etc. The main reason is prevailing wind. We know prevailing wind always blows throughout the year in a specific direction. So the prevailing wind drags the ocean surface water of the ocean towards the direction which they blow. So the ocean currents also flow towards the direction of the prevailing wind. Okay. Next, Earth's rotation. Due to the Earth's rotation, we know due to the Earth's rotation, every free moving objects are deflected. So ocean currents are also deflected in right side, northern hemisphere, that means clockwise, and left side in the southern hemisphere, that is anti-clockwise. Next, temperature, salinity, density. Temperature, warm water, lighter, less dense, so it's light, it flow towards the high low temperature region, this is flow on the surface water, so it's called surface current as a surface current. And low temperature water, that means cold water, is heavy, so its flow under as a inner current. Okay. Salinity. Salinity also the reason for the ocean currents. Salinity, high saline water or high salinity water is heavy, dense, so its flow as a inner current, and low salinity water, light, less dense, so its flow as a surface current. Density depends on two things, that is temperature and salinity. High temperature, warm water, light, so the density is less. High saline water or high salinity water, heavy, so it's dense. So always the density, high density water flow as the inner current, and low density water is flow as the surface current. Now, shape of the coastline. Shape of the coastline is influence the ocean currents direction. So for the shape of the coastline, the direction of the ocean currents is decided. Melting of ice. Melting of ice. Melting of ice added the fresh water with the ocean water, so the salinity of the water is less, so its flow as the surface current. Seasonal variation. Mainly we see the seasonal variation in the Indian Ocean, which due to the monsoon winds. Seasonal variation in the Indian Ocean, the ocean currents of Indian Ocean influenced by the monsoon wind. So with the change of season, monsoon wind change its direction, so the seasonal, the ocean currents also change its direction with the monsoon wind. Okay. Now we learn about the effects of ocean currents. Effects, that means which occur due to the ocean currents. Formation of banks. Cold current brings iceberg with it, which is made when it reaches in the middle latitude or when it converts with the warm ocean current. The ice are melt, which it carries stones, pebbles and the rocks which deposited in the sea floor and rise up the sea floor. So a huge amount of plankton are found in this region. It may formation of banks or submerged banks which attracts the fish, and it's formed a great fishing ground of the world. Commercial importance. So these banks are very important for the commercial trade and commerce, because different types of fish we found in this region. So it's a great fishing ground of the world, like Dogger banks, great banks. These are all commercial center of the as a fishing ground. Next is climate. How it influences the climate or how it affects the climate? Warm ocean currents, from which coastline the warm ocean current passes, the atmosphere also warm, and the cold ocean current passes, the atmosphere surround this region is cold. So it influences locally the climate of that region, especially coastline region, coastal region. Fog and storms. When cold current and warm current is togetherly met together, it forms fog and storms. Okay. Next, frost-free harbors. Harbors in the cold region, when the pass of the warm current, it frost-free. The harbor is frost-free due to the warm current. Navigation, it helps the navigation, the ocean direction of the ocean currents, it helps the navigation. Okay. So this is the effects of the ocean currents. I think you all understand today's lesson. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.